Oh no. What's up, Bama? Welcome. Gotta love it when the stream starts out with a fun technical issue. It's just not getting my PC input. I'm gonna have to stop it. What's up, Jack? You like my wonderful black screen? Literally just went to my main screen and my my gaming PC input isn't coming through for some reason. So I'm gonna toggle off the input and toggle it back on, and hopefully that works. Love it when these things happen. See, where is it? You may see some weird stuff here when I'm flipping around. Bear with me. Where is the input? Capture. So I love these technical issues, man. This is always fun. See what happens. Change it to this. It and then reactivate it. Strawberry inked mellow. Hey, welcome. Thank you. Hey, Bama. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We are back in business. That's all it took. Turn it off and back on again. Love it. Sweet. Okay.
Mostly
Let's
in my
see.
lungs.
Rafa's talking to himself.
Well, call it two parents that work too hard.
He's getting bored.
Too late, then. Don't work at all.
Brandon Davidson, what's going on, man? Hello, hello. All right, we're back in business. More shiny farms. So yeah, agenda today, I'm going to be farming Foundry Freaks, trying to get this Lumberjack shiny. We'll probably go run and maybe do some Bloom Reaper or something else, just kind of mix it up because I tend to get bored of these things. However, these farms are fun because it's like mobbing. It's not just like the repetitive, you know, killing a boss, buying the buying the encore, killing the boss repetitive thing. Like this is totally different every time. It's just more fun. Welcome, Snuggles. Brandon, when in doubt, power cycle. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Turn it off, turn it back on. So that's the you ever play with viewers. Brandon, I do on the, like, I have dedicated time on the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday is kind of like my, if I'm going to play with viewers, it'll be on the weekend. So I call them like weekend viewer games. Lately, I haven't been doing it every weekend, but what I'll be doing is like announcing when we will be doing a weekend viewer games, just so y'all know and you can be aware. I'm hunting a stud finder from Bloom. Oh, nice. What's up, Dylan? Welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna try and farm this Lumberjack shiny here. So just as an FYI, in case y'all have been in the stream here over the last few days, I'm running this Golden God Rafa build. I do have a video breakdown up on my YouTube right now, which is actually taking off. The video literally just hit 24 hours on my YouTube, like almost exactly, and it has almost 2.4 thousand views on it, which is probably the best launch of any video I have published on the channel, period. So people love Rafa. I'm seeing. So it's doing really, really well. So if you want to check out this build, it's up on my YouTube, FoxyZXP. And it's just called Golden God Rafa build. Let's see, watched it last night. Nice. Awesome, Brandon. Awesome. Helping my buddy farm shinies. Yeah, there you go, Dylan. I think everybody's just farming shinies right now. It's like, you know, there's not a whole lot left to do. So with the new content and the new Pearlescence coming out, like everybody's farming shinies. You only have Rafa? Yeah. So Rafa is what I use like since day one launch of the game. I've just been running Rafa. I did switch to Amon for a little while, and I have a build up on my YouTube as well for the Amon build that he's not here, but Nips and Jack and a few of you have helped me dial in, which is why really fun. Why not just use the bod though? Oh, Jack, you troll. Yeah, so anybody who's a fan of the bod, I'm a fan of the bod, right? Like if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, the bod shotgun, I don't think I even have it in my inventory, so I can't show you. But on the Golden God Rafa video that I published, I have a lot of comments, and I posted this in my Discord. That's why Jack is mentioning it. As I posted in the Discord, I was like, you know, I'm getting a lot of people dropping into my Rafa video just saying stuff like, Jackie Troll, dropping and saying like, you know, why not just use the bod? It's still king or something like that. Like just talking about how that I should just be using the bod and who cares about this golden God Rafa build thing. And I was like, dude, you know, if you enjoy using the bod, use the bod. No one is telling you not to use the bod. Like I don't say in my video, this is the greatest, most powerful build there is, only use this. I say this is a strong build. It does lots of damage. You take almost no damage and it's hella fun. Like I literally start off the video by saying that. Don't say anything about not using the bod. Like it's all about fun for me, and I enjoy a different like mixture, a variety of play styles. And I used the bod for a while and then I just got bored of it and I was like, I want to try something else. And so that's what it is. Does the pistol glitch still work? Chris, what's the pistol glitch? I'm not even sure if I know what that is. I think I know what you're talking about. I saw, I think a TikTok like months back about, you do something where it was something weird. Like you switch gun modes while it's reloading or while you empty in the mag or something. You keep doing that and it like, there's a glitch where it keeps stacking the damage to where when you just shoot something, it does like millions of damage and it's like one shots everything. Is that the glitch? Yeah, this game more left preference. My Rafa build I use is melee Rafa because I love melee. No, Chris, 100% on board with the melee Rafa. That's actually what I was running before this golden God Rafa. I was using all mantras, slippy grenades, just going heavy with the melee damage and then benefiting from that, like with some of the skills that benefit from melee damage. Like it's fun, man. That's what I was using. You swap gun modes, not you swap guns, not gun modes. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, that I don't know if it's still a thing. Gonna lie, I use the bod. Brandon Davidson, dude, use the bod. I'm so, to be clear, I am not telling anyone not to use the bod. The bod is still the most like goated gun in the entire game. So if you have fun using the bod, by all means use the bod. So I'm not telling anybody not to. I'm just saying, like, for my preference and playstyle, I think this build, the Golden God Rafa build that I'm about to show you here, is the most fun. Okay, so Chris, Jack over on my Twitch is confirming that the pistol glitch is patched, so it's not a thing anymore. It is patched. And then Jack and anybody else who was here yesterday in the stream, and Jack gave me this incredible care package. So this morning I went back and just kind of mixed it up again and with some of these dancer class mods. And right now I'm using the critical hit damage versus the one that you gave me with the, wherever it is, right here, action skill duration. This is so much comfier with the action skill. Like I don't even come close to running out. Out of like the 8 to 10 rounds that I have run today without this one, without the action skill duration, I only ran out of action skill once. So it's just kind of a, if there's not enough, you know, of the enemies or whatever, the rippers that spawn near me, sometimes I do run out of Saltado, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's like I run out of ammo, then my action skill drops quick. So it can happen, but for the most part, I was keeping the action skill up like the whole time. So I'm just going to run this for a little bit, and then I'll probably switch to this one. If I run out, I'll probably just switch over to this one just to keep that comfy action skill duration. But I was playing with this one just because I found like this extra 35% on crit damage was just nasty, especially on the bosses. And I also switched, I turned off true mode. So there's not as many enemies as well. So that did make it a little bit more difficult to have, you know, to keep the action skill up, with less enemies to shoot in the very beginning phase. After the beginning phase, when they all start spawning, it's not a problem. But I turned off true mode just because I'm farming shinies, so trying to make it quick. You use the bod when speed farming? Yeah, totally. You know, whatever gun you know y'all like using just to get the job done quick. You know what I mean? Like if it's farming, it's not about like, you know, any one specific gun or whatever. It's just like you're just trying to get it done quick. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm hearing so many of these beeper dudes with the bombs. This, I mean, this is just easily the most fun build I have used of any Rafa, Amon, doesn't matter. Like, this is just so fun. Just endlessly holding in fire and just melting things. And then here with the ricochets, I just shoot one, and then the ricochets take care of everybody else. Who's the last dude? Oh, he's right there. It's so much fun. And then how I just put the reticle on one person, and it's like a single round just deletes them. Like, they're just instantly dead at this point because I've got so much damage stacked. It's crazy. Purple Blondes, what's up, man? What's good? I will still use bod farming Bloom Reaper otherwise. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, whatever gets the job done for whatever the scenario is, like, absolutely use it. And to be clear, like I said, I am not telling anyone they shouldn't use the bot or anything crazy like that. Like, it's like I said, it's still the most goated gun in the game. And if it's the right tool for the job, use it. If you enjoy using it just on everything, use it. This build here is just too much fun for me not to just hold fire and just continuously shooting forever and just melt everything. All right. Try and speed run this. You see, I didn't run out of action skill there. I wasn't even watching it, so I don't know how close it came at any point to running out, but I didn't run out once. So it's just a matter of like how many of these dudes spawn kind of near me. If I have to go hunting them down, then it becomes an issue. Trying to really rely on the mini map to stay near where I'm seeing the dots. See, here's a gap. Oh, behind me. And now they're over here. There we go. Here's some. Now they're probably going to start dropping from right here. Yep, here they come. I kind of started figuring out how they spawn in. So, like, after the first wave, they spawn. A bunch of them spawn in right here. And then right about now, they'll start spawning in. Yep, right over there. Then they start coming in over here. So then I'll come over here and take out all these dudes. And then, look, right there's the boss. His bosses, plural. Oh, wrong one. I want incendiary. There we go. Wait, where's the last boss? He's got a little health left. There he is. Are you? There you are. All right, there we go. Need a kickballer build. What's the kickballer thing? I've used it, but every time I've gotten it, I think I just have like sold it. Is there a nasty build around the kickballer? Is that like the next thing I need to check out? Elemental affinity and fire rate. Ooh. The bouncing shotgun. The one that shoots soccer ball style. Is that the one? Hang on. What's the one that's like the one that feels like they're trolling us with it because it does like almost no damage. It's not the kickballer, is it? Or is it? I know there's one shotgun that's like it feels like they literally just put it in the game to troll people. Because it does like almost no damage. But it was patched. It cleared rooms. Kaleidoscope. Kickballer is not broken anymore. Fires rainbow balls. Oh, the kaleidoscope. Yeah, that's the trolly one, yeah. So the kickballer is actually legit, or it can be legit. Because I did actually pick one up at one point. But then I tried using it, and it's probably, you know, maybe it's because I wasn't built around it. You know, I probably wasn't spec'd right or whatever for whatever the kind of damage that thing deals. And I shot it at a few people and it did like almost no damage, and I was like, oh, this is dumb. So I sold it. Yeah, the kickballer used kill everything in the room, and you though. Oh no. No, it used to be, then they patched it. Oh wait, so what was patched? The fact that it could eliminate you too, or that it damaged you too, Jack? Or is it something else you're referring to that's patched? And while you're talking, I'm just gonna keep running this. By the way, I gotta show y'all a rep kit that I found. Hopefully Nips shows up, because I want to show Nips too. I know he's big into like movement speed, because he's got a super soldier that's got triple vagabond on it, which is, you know, increases the movement speed. But I found while farming this Foundry Freaks this morning, I got a shiny war paint, which on use buffs your movement speed by 30%. But in addition to that stock, you know, built-in 30% movement speed buff, it also had a plus 40% movement speed. So this thing gives you a buff of 70% movement speed. It's crazy. I just held on to it just simply because it was funny. Oh no, see, there I did run out. Ran out there. I gotta start all over with my El Centro. I'm gonna have to go back to the one you gave me, Jack. Just so I don't even have to think about it. Alright, let's see. No, it had a crazy glitch with Jacobs where they'd keep replicating. Oh, okay. Think of the waterfall grenade, but as a gun. Nips, you are here! Semi-lurking because I'm still at work. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, no, Nips, I wanted to... as soon as I saw this, I was like, I gotta show Nips this, because I know you mentioned having the triple vagabond. Let's see. Grenade. Think Rafa skills where he can ricochet indirect projectiles. Yep. Combine that with Jacob's kickballer and you get crazy replicating ricocheting kickballer shots. If I recall correctly, that's how it works. Oh, so that's still a thing though. Like you can ricochet indirect projectiles. Like that's still a thing. So that, like, what you described there, it hasn't been patched. So that's cool. Crazy replicating ricocheting rickballer. So this is something that would work best in like an enclosed arena, right? So like where I am right now, where it's all open up top, things would just ricochet and bounce out. So this would not be an ideal place to use the kickballers, what I would imagine. They patched it so it doesn't go crazy though. Oh, okay. Well, that stinks. I missed the craziness. Yeah, Nip. So like, you know, like I said, I remember you having the triple vagabond. So I was going to show you this thing that I picked up. I need to give you this so you can pair this with your triple vagabond, because that would just be stupid. I'm pretty close though. So I have you know, the 25% movement speed from the power play. And then I also have Vagabond here. So I guess it's kind of like a double, right? So I've got the 25% movement speed, then 20% from Vagabond. But then if I go and I throw this on, so Shiny War Paint. So this gives me a 30% fire rate bump and a 30% movement speed bump for 15 seconds. And then speed on use grants increased movement speed by 40%. So it's basically a 70% bump. Also, you can spec into Everdrive, keeps overdrive duration, so you can keep shotgun damage on. Yeah, so I was thinking about that, but I don't think I would be able to move around the points to make that happen, Dale. And I'll show you why. Like someone said, it killed you to. Oh, every time, yeah. That's a lot of movement. Yeah, no, Nips, it is. So Dale, I don't think, like, I would have to move some other points around. So what someone mentioned on my Rafa build video, and maybe it was you, Dale. Maybe that was you who mentioned it. So these 2 points here, whenever Rafa kills an enemy, he gains increased ordnance cooldown. So someone had mentioned take these 2 points and then move them into Everdrive right here for increased overdrive duration. There's 2 reasons why I think this won't work. That was you. Okay, cool. So there's 2 reasons why I think this won't work, and y'all can verify with this with me right now. So reason 1 I think this won't work is because I have to have El Centro. Like this is so beyond critical for this build because of all the points that I'm investing in Temerario, which debuffs gun handling by 9% as it's increasing gun damage by 9%. And what happens is it just starts bouncing all over the place. You're basically shooting at the sky and like trying to fight. Zerozog, thank you for following. Appreciate that. So basically what happens is because of the gun debuff, it gets so out of control. So absolutely have to have El Centro. Now the thing is, in order to be able to invest the points down here into this row down here where El Centro is, I have to invest at least, what is it? 15 points up here. Something like that. 5, 10, or maybe it's just 10. Maybe it's just 10. No, it's 10 points. I have to invest 10 points up here. And the thing is I have only invested 3 into the thrill up here. So even though it looks like 5 out of 5, the only reason it's 5 out of 5 is because I get 2 from my class mod. So I still have these 2 points. I still need to invest 10 points up here. So even if I pull these 2 points out of here, I would have to invest them here or here or here or like somewhere up here in order to be able to get access to the El Centro. So like I still have to keep the 10 points here. So I can't take these and just move them over to red because that would mean I can't get to El Centro. So that's reason 1. Or take some out of Barrage. What is Barrage? Oh, is that in the red tree? But here's the other reason why I don't think this will apply. It's Zuri. Oh, Zuri. Okay. You're welcome. Found your Rafa build on YouTube, so I figured I'd drop follow. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah. So I was just saying when I just started the stream about 20 minutes ago, that video is doing really well. It's easily the most popular, video that I've released within the first 24 hours. I just released it like literally almost 24 hours ago. And it's got almost like 2.5 thousand views. So that was kind of shocking. Wasn't expected. But I just love the build. That's where we're kind of looking at some of the details of it right now. I just had a suggestion about possibly moving a couple points around. So we were just talking through that. But this is easily my favorite build so far. And I'm farming Foundry Freaks for the shiny Lumberjack. So it's a great build for this. So Dale, the reason I don't think investing the points into Everdrive is going to make a difference here. And Jack, maybe if you're there, or Nips, or somebody who possibly knows more than me, maybe you can answer this. Would points invested here still help? Because this clearly says, like, as far as keeping action skill going, because this says overdrive, not action skill, first of all. But even if it does also apply to action skill, like the thing that I was wondering or thinking is that the dancer says overdrive ends when Rafa's action skill ends. So like that's the confusing part to me, is like if I invest something that's going to try to extend overdrive, but overdrive ends when action skill ends, are those wasted points basically? Is it actually going to extend overdrive because the dancer is going to basically override whatever I try to invest in points to extend overdrive? Because the way that I'm understanding the dancer is once I run out of action skill, overdrive ends too. So if I invest points in something that extends overdrive, it feels like it would be a waste. So y'all let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm not sure. I'm gonna run it again. I'm leaning towards what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Nips, is like, I don't have any great way of testing this. I mean, like, I could go and respec and put the points in and see if I notice a difference. If it would extend the timing of on Saltado. Yeah, right. Like, if it does that, then that would be fantastic. I guess there's some things I could go test to do that. That would be a potential option to test. Wait, what's going on? Sorry, I was just checking. I was looking at my TikTok monitoring, and it looks like the stream is like potentially dead on TikTok. Just showing like a empty screen. Are y'all still there on Twitch? Looks like everybody's still there, from what I can tell. Maybe this is just a TikTok issue.